One of my favorite things to do is to take traditional Southern ingredients and meld them into different types of cuisine. And that's exactly the case with my black-eyed pea hummus. Now, if you've never made hummus at home before, don't fret. It could not be more simple. In fact, I'm giving you guys a challenge today. This is the gentleman's kitchen. There's no fancy equipment. We're doing it old school with a classic mortar and pestle. So we're gonna start out with 2 cloves of garlic. And because I want some salt to not only season the dish, I also want to use that as a way to basically form an abrasive as we're breaking this down. So I'm just going to take this, we'll start to grind this all the way down. And you really want to make sure that you incorporate this really well into the dish. Nobody wants a big chunk of garlic when they're eating their hummus. So after that, I'm going to season it with some fresh cracked pepper. I've got a little bit of cumin for a little bit of smoky flavor, just about a 1/4 teaspoon here. All right, so the star of the show is black-eyed peas. Now, traditionally you'll make hummus with garbanzo beans, but I find that this yields kind of a little bit of a nuttier, richer result. And what I like to do is I'm gonna start breaking this down in batches, so about a 1/4 cup at a time. So at this point, to kind of loosen up the mixture, I'm gonna add just a couple tablespoons of just water, and you can kind of eyeball it. For even more flavor, we're gonna add in some tahini. This is just basically ground sesame paste. Just a couple tablespoons. Okay, so now that everything's coming together, I just want to add in a few more elements. I'm going to drizzle in some really good extra virgin olive oil. It's going to add some flavor, also help loosen the mixture. And then for a little bit of zing, some fresh lemon juice. I just like to squeeze this right in. Just a couple tablespoons, whatever you can get out of maybe a lemon to a lemon and a half. I'm just going to finish it off by drizzling some extra virgin olive oil over the top. And then for some color and some heat, I'm just gonna add in some smoked paprika. Really adds a nice garnish to the dish. So now that it's all put together, you can keep it super simple and serve it right out of the mortar and pestle, or you can put it on a platter with some cut veggies and toasted pita.